Hello everybody and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Sagittarius today. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're going to be doing a summer Lovin read. We're going to see what your love life is going to look like for the summer. We'll put a card down for you and see whether or not you're really ready right now. And then June, July, and August, and then we'll clarify, okay? Excuse me, and then we'll wrap it up with a few little special message cards. And if the reading resonates, please do comment, like, and subscribe. Even if it doesn't, please do those things because it circulates the video and there could be somebody out there who would, could use the message, okay? So this is for Sagittarius. And I'd like to invite Spirit in at this time. Respectfully and graciously request a message for Sagittarius's greatest and highest good. What does their summer lovin' look like this year? Okay. This is for Sagittarius. Okay, I'll flip over this card, which is the Lovers signifier card, Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. All right, so for the overall energy, you may have been up in your head a bit lately about some things, not too sure, but you would know for sure. So, and we all know that is an energy that we can step out of, okay? But we'll get into your reading and we'll see what you're up against. Sometimes it's, easier said than done, okay, Sagittarius? So the question, are you ready to find love, put yourself out there? With the Ace of Pentacles here, that could mean yes, or it could not, because the Ace of Pentacles is planting a new seed, but it's also earth energy, so which is tied to your tangibles and your coin. So perhaps you're more work focused right now, okay? Maybe love isn't even on your mind, but we'll see as we get into it. Regardless, you're planting a new seed, something that's going to grow and going to benefit you for the long term into your future, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so in June, we have the Empress, which is phenomenal. It's phenomenal energy. The Empress is like you're in the flow, right? It's like everything's fallen into place. Your manifestations are just kind of flowing to you. Anything that's needed will flow to you. It's like you're not trying to chase anything. You're not overly working yourself to try to get the things that you want. It's like you are living your life in alignment with yourself and with your day-to-day tasks and your mind, body, and spirit. And it's a beautiful time. Like you can be nurtured and be nurturing with those in your life that you care about. You're giving your loving care to the things that are important to you, the people, the relationships, and the projects that you have going on, okay? So June is looking like it's a month of being in the flow, which is really nice. Okay, July, Seven of Swords. What's up with that? Who's being tricky? Is there some sort of lying through omission? We'll just Okay, so my microphone took a little bit of a dump right in the middle, or right at the beginning of that. So I'll go over it again very quickly, okay? So Ace of Pentacles, right now you're planting a seed for your future, long-term stability. That's looking great. It could be tied to love, or it could be tied to a tangible project you have going on. In June, you're living in the flow. You got the Empress energy like all around you. It can't get any better. You're completely in the flow, and it's feeling so good. And then July, Seven of Swords, we'll look into that, see who's being tricky or what is going on, okay? Because we do have the Eight of Swords here as the bottom of the deck energy. You've been in your head, but given this energy, I get the sense that you're shifting out of that, okay? Now, by August, Queen of Wands, like you're totally looking good, feeling good. And I said earlier on a meat suit level, you know, you're feeling good about yourself and good in your own skin, no matter if you take somebody home from the party or not, okay? So let's look into the Ace of Pentacles. What are you planting right now? What is your new seed, your new endeavor? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yes, my goodness. So it would appear that the Ace of Pentacles is tied to, you know, a new relationship. Lovely. So I wonder what the Eight of Swords is about. Maybe you, well, I don't know. I won't speculate on that. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles, let me look at my microphone. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, planting a new seed. It says, are you ready to embark on love right now? And the answer here would be yes. The answer here would be yes. However, there are some things that you are, there's some sort of, there can be an energy surrounding the situation of, you know, secrecy or nothing malevolent, okay? This is not she's a benefic, okay? There's something to this connection that you can't quite put your finger on, but there's something about it that you're just like, okay, is this going to, like, you know, this is something spiritual, like this connection. It's like there's something about it that's very deep and very meaningful, and is actually probably either going to be the catalyst or be instrumental in some way of you accepting the invitation to, like, plumb the depths of your soul and your spirituality and your emotions. Okay, because that's what the High Priestess stands for. She could be very secretive because, you know, what is written on these scrolls here is going to be different for everybody. She doesn't give you the answer. You get the answer to your life's questions by going inward. And, you know, you can't get behind the veil unless she invites you. And this is an invitation here, okay? And so you know that there's something about this connection that's very significant. And you can't quite put your finger on it just yet, but it is definitely tied to deeper meaning for you, okay? Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So this could very well be something that is like, okay, through this partnership, I'm going to learn about maybe some of my own toxic pitfalls, some of my own bad habits or my own propensities that have held me back in my life. That's just an example, okay? But let's go ahead and look at the Empress for June. This would be living in the flow, not chasing, but manifesting and attracting. Things are just in the flow right now. You are taking any creative endeavor and really growing it to fruition, bringing it up and out into the world, okay? The Empress. And that is a vibe, right? It's an overall tone and tenor of the month of June. Seven of Cups. It can be confusing when things are working out really nicely, huh? This is nice. What's the matter? Right? Everything seems to be a little bit easier right now. What's going on? Okay, Seven of Cups, Judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm all paranoid about my microphone now. So, right now, even in the flow of everything, I get the sense that you're taking stock of the things in your life that are actually yielding what it is that you're sowing, okay? Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, you have been investing in a particular area, and, it's not really showing you, it's not really yielding what it is that you've been looking for, okay? And, you're not going to scrap the whole endeavor, but there's something, it's like you need to go back to the drawing board and assess what works, what doesn't work. Do you need to do this a little differently? Do you need to maybe put it up, like they say, treat it like a weed, it'll grow like a weed. Perhaps that's a part of the energy that you're going to give it for a little bit, not completely scrap it, but not pour so much into it. But whatever that is for you, you have judgment on your side here. So this is huge. This decision that you're going to be making about this is very significant, okay, but life-changing even. But that there's some sort of, I was about to say you're going to be hearing the call, and then the siren went off. Okay. But I also live next to a highway, so sirens go off all the time. The Seven of Cups, you could be daydreaming about what this endeavor could look like. What can it yield? What is going to come of it? You could be daydreaming about different things that you can choose. Given that the Seven of Cups is right next to the Judgment, you very well could be spoiled for choice on things. This person is looking at all these different cups. I mean, each cup, there is an emotional tie to each one of these decisions for you, Sagittarius. And you're kind of standing here being like, what do I do? And that could very well be what you are in your head about right now, the Eight of Swords. Right? If I choose this, well, this might happen. If I do this, that might happen. And it's kind of really in your head a lot right now about what to do, what to choose, because there is emotions at stake here, yours and others, quite possibly. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, July. Eight of Pentacles, so we see a progression. Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So the Knight of Swords here, for this guy to show up, for this energy, this archetype to show up, is actually really cool because, you know, with the Seven of Swords here, it's like this Knight of Swords is coming in to cut through the bullshit, basically. Because this energy, this could be a person, either you or somebody else, who's like, I'm going to take the things that I want to grow and I'm going to like kind of go over here, right? You know, there's some sort of deception through omission happening, and you're working your butt off, and you're also coming together. You're collaborating and cooperating with a couple of other people on how to build this endeavor, how to build this project. You have so much creative energy here. You have the Empress. And then in the Seven of Swords here, there are eggs in these baskets. Okay? So there could be somebody on your team who you suspect might be withholding some information, right? But with the Knight of Swords coming in here, they are coming in to cut through, to get clear communication. What is going on here? Let's all be on the same page when it comes to this, okay? Let's all be on the same page. You know, but regardless, you are looking really good because you are putting in so much work. You went back to the drawing board, reevaluated, and now you're honing the skill, and not just honing the skill, but practicing your skill, like really practicing your craft. And this feels really good. You know, this is the kind of work where we are in alignment with what we're doing. And we're also, when we engage in this work, it feels good. We can even lose track of time because it's something that we are very much invested in. And it's just like this, whatever I'm doing right now, this is what I'm doing. Like there's nothing else going on. You know, I'm focused, right? So that's good. That's good. Okay. So that's really good energy. It just doesn't seem too incredibly serious. It just looks like someone's gonna get, you know, there's some haziness around the situation, but you know, the Knight of Swords is here to clean that up and clear that up. Okay. All right. So August, Queen of Wands. Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. Is somebody bullshitting? What is happening? As I was shuffling, I was looking at this Two of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay. And then and like I had said earlier in the reading, I said, you know, there's something that you can't put your finger on. You know, you may be getting a sense of something. And then with the Seven of Swords coming in July, it's like maybe you would be getting more clarity on that. You know, maybe what was hidden in the beginning is, you know, something may come to light, or you're going to be coming into this headspace of getting clearer on what it is. So, you know, more will be revealed to you in July. Okay. With regard to this, and, you know, looking at the rest of your cards and then this Two of Cups, I'm thinking that, you know, that you're involved in a very emotional way with a person that you are going into business with. Because there's so much pentacle energy here. It's just the message that I'm getting from this reading today feels very much like a shared endeavor. You know, so it's definitely like summer lovin', but it's like, okay, yes, we can put the title on that, but then sometimes it just kind of, the context feels as though You may be getting involved, not sure if you want to get involved with somebody that you work with. Okay? Because it's kind of a commingling here of work and creativity, but then there's this love over here. Okay? Okay? So with the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. I mean, it just looks like after all this work, you're taking a bit of a rest, you're taking a bit of a break. Perhaps you are learning a bit more about your craft. Perhaps you are learning a bit more about the people that you are involved in by checking out their social media, things like that. And with the Nine of Cups, this is somebody who has gregarious energy, right? Gregarious energy, feeling good, wanting to celebrate. You know, you got to kind of watch out for some overindulgence. But as my teacher likes to say, it's a little bit of a bullshitter card. Okay, my teacher, Megan Angus, she's fantastic. Look into my About section. If you want to track her down, she has Spinning the Wheel podcast on Spotify. It's fantastic. It's amazing. If you listen to that, it seriously feels as though you're sitting in on a, university level lecture, anthropology lecture. But it's very accessible as well. She's brilliant. Anyway, so with the Nine of Cups, it's like this person is fun and gregarious and has a lot to share, like this can also be like, when you share your craft, right? You're sharing the things that you have made with other people. It could be having a dinner party. So it's that kind of energy, right? And it can also be kind of tears of a clown kind of energy as well, because the 9 comes after the 8. And so in the 8, we are walking away from something that we invested a lot into up until that point. And with the 9, it's like we're trying to feel good again by getting back out there and sharing with other people, getting back out there, throwing a dinner party, but trying on things that what worked in the past, what hits the same, where am I at with my joy, where am I going to find my joy? And so it can have a fake it till you make it kind of an energy to it. So given that the Four of Swords is here, I think in the month of August, you're definitely taking care of yourself, and you are sharing what you have created. And with the Page of Swords, that's a small gesture for initiation, for a communication of some kind. So as far as the love goes here, and a partner or this or that, it's hard to say. It really is hard to say. We do have the Two of Cups here, but then the High Priestess being here, it's like she could even be hiding things from me in this reading, okay? Because a lot of the way a lot of these cards come together, give me a snapshot, but it doesn't give me all the tea. I get the sense between something could have gone down with the Knight of Swords rushing in here and wanting to get down to the bottom of the situation because they were feeling really confused by the Seven of Swords energy, right? They felt like somebody was withholding. And so the Knight can be very sharp-tongued. He can, he could say things that can hurt people's feelings, all right? And he could, kind of shoot his mouth off sometimes because he's on a mission. He wants to get down to brass tacks, and he wants to also speak his opinion and all the things, okay? So there could have been a little bit of a fallout in July. And then in August, you're feeling good and confident, but you're also hanging back a little bit. But in that hanging back, you don't want to let anybody know that you're really kind of bumming out inside about it. And so that's why you're showing this like gregarious, opulent kind of energy. Oh, welcome to my party, but you're just kind of feeling like a page, a little bit diminished, still curious, but I don't know. I think what this is saying is that you need to initiate a conversation with somebody to do some repair work. And I know that you're thinking about that, sleeping on that in August, but if you you have everything that it takes in order to do that. I just get the sense that August might be a month of repair work. You're still moving forward with the vision, still moving forward with the project or whatever it is that you have all these pentacles invested in. But there was maybe a little bit of a setback in July with your team. And so now you need to kind of have a little slice of humble pie and and do some repair work here. That's what it looks like. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, stacking that cash and taking care of yourself and taking care of others. That's a really nurturing energy. Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is an interesting reading, Sagittarius. It wasn't so smack you in the face with the information, but here are the energies. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for the tarot, and I will go ahead and I will pick you three little message cards. So this one is love letters from the universe. And here it is. You'll find what you seek. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone, amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomical you will. It's up to you. Love, the universe. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'll put that here next to the Two of Cups. Okay. Mike, don't fail me now. Okay. Trusting in life. Today I will trust that the events occurring in my life are not random. My experiences aren't mistakes, and the universe, my higher power, and life are not picking on me. I'm going through exactly what I need to go through to learn something valuable, something that will prepare me for the joy and love I am seeking. Very nice. Okay. Lavender. Very good. I think Leo got this one too. Lavender, restoration. Lavender's restorative and purifying energy and aroma calms and uplifts your mind and body, easing feelings of stress and agitation from your earthly distractions and rejuvenating your soul so that you can truly feel and radiate inner peace and harmony. Very nice. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put the lavender over the sleepy Four of Swords there. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, all the best to you. And do all the YouTubey things too. Comment, and like and share and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye.